We are here with breaking news. 200 Russian soldiers refuse to fight against Ukraine. 200 soldiers from 810th Russian Brigade soldiers refuse to return the war in Ukraine. We are here with the last-minute developments of the day. Don't forget to like the video before moving on to the news. Stone News is here to convey to you the new developments from the Russia-Ukraine war. The war continues unabated. Since the beginning of the war, many casualties have been suffered. Russian army is losing in the attacks against Ukraine. This situation exasperates the Russian authorities. Enraged authorities get angry with commanders of the troops. Today, Russian soldiers left 2 villages in Zaporizhzhia Oblast. Ukrainian armed forces launched an attack on the Russian soldiers near the villages of Verkhny Tokmak and Chernyivka in Zaporizhzhia Oblast. After the Ukrainian attack, Russian soldiers have withdrawn their personnel and military equipment to other positions. Almost all Russian units have been withdrawn from Chernyivka. Less than 100 Russian soldiers are still remaining near the village. The rest of the Russian soldiers withdrawn with their military equipment and they have been transferred to the cities of Tokmak and Berdyansk. Russian army stated that they are just rotating. However, Ukraine says that Russia is just trying to create an impression and they decided to leave the village. Ukrainian soldiers very happy to send Russians from the villages. According to the information received from DU chief, Kirill Budanov, Russian President Putin chose the most brutal choice he had before beginning of the war. He states that Russia is not at all the kind of strong and great state that he wanted to portray. Allegedly, Russian specialists have warned Putin that the war must be the last option, and it needs to be carefully evaluated. However, Putin still does not give up from his attacks against Ukrainian army. Russia has been suffering huge losses. Russian army is having trouble with military equipment and soldiers. Russian army is not close to the desired success. The plans of Russian army are getting derailed. Yesterday, Russian army evacuated 300 Russian soldiers from Luhansk. Today, Russia withdraws its personnel from Verkhny Tokmak and Chernyivka. Another news about this issue has been announced. According to breaking news, Russian 200 Marines from the 810th Brigade refused to return to the war in Ukraine. According to the information received from Radio Svoboda by a representative of Ministry of Defense of Ukraine, Russian soldiers do not want to fight and attend the war in Ukraine. Previously, we said there were many Russian soldiers who do not want to fight anymore. This issue becomes trouble for Russian army. Soldiers quit fighting and Russian army cannot fill the place. You can express your thoughts about this topic in the comments section. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications for more breaking news. We will be back with new developments.